I'm often asked about rigor in the curriculum at Slate School, and rightly so. An education that is too loose is just as bad for children as one that is too rigid. And the way that we have found that is always the best choice is to follow the children's interest and to give them the skills that they need to share what they've learned. I want to talk a little bit about project work and how this plays into the rigor at Slate School. But first, I want to say that Slate School has a well-researched curriculum culled from programs, both public and private, all over the world, and looked at carefully and researched for what we believe is developmentally appropriate for children, and yet challenges them to make learning so that they can become the best version of themselves, that they are really farming and driving what is unique about them. And in doing this, we have found that one of the best ways to do it is to allow children to deeply study in project. So to describe what project looks like in a classroom, 4 or 5 times in a year, a child will choose a project topic that they are interested in. They will begin a phase of immersion where they will learn everything about it that they can. They will talk to experts. They will read books. In fact, from the day that their project topic is chosen, Katie Kessler-Rink, the curator, will order a ton of books. And the happiest day for the kids is the day that the books arrive. Just a joyful shout will come from the whole room because the books are coming. So after this immersion where they read everything they can, and then fortunately we're so lucky to have a lot of parents who participate and help us so that there are a lot of adults in the room helping children to read and hear information from more complex texts, the children begin to cull what is important from that information for themselves. And through all of it, they wonder. Questions are not quickly answered for them. They think deeply about the topic that they are studying and the questions that drive their research. And oftentimes the questions change and take a left turn and a right turn, and this is exactly what we're hoping for, because in this way they are following their passion and researching a topic, and it's taking them to unexpected and unknown places. It is the adventure of learning, and it's fun, and it should be fun. So after children have researched and feel that they have a finished feeling about what they know, they begin to decide what language they will express their learning through to share it with others. It could be by writing a book, or a play, or writing a song, or performing a dance, or speaking in another language, or creating graphs and mathematical interpretations of what they've learned. They take these expressions, and even as young as age 5, in November of the first year of their formal schooling, those children stand and present what they've learned to their classmates and their families. When I think of rigor, I can't imagine saying, this is what I demand of a child. This is what a 5-year-old must do. And yet, every time, never disappointed, the 5-year-old presses himself or herself to do this incredibly advanced work. They become experts about what they've studied. And this kind of rigor is so much more valuable than something that you might receive by working on a worksheet or tackling a tough math problem. All of this work has genuine relevance, not just to the child, but the entire learning community, because not only are they teaching themselves, but they are teaching each other. in a way that creates a kind of learning community, that's something we should all be striving for.